This is Dragan.
Hi, my name is Dragan, and I made the turtle.
What's up?
He is an amazing person. Seriously, such a great friend to anyone and everyone. He's originally from Serbia. Growing up out there was not the easiest, as it had its own fair share amount of conflicts over the years. There are times in his life he would go through the day hearing bombs and gunshots in the background. But even through all of this, he still managed to keep his upbeat and happy attitude in life, still just wanting to spread positivity and joy to others. He moved out to California almost 10 years ago to continue to pursue his dreams of making art and working on some amazing projects. His mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's a few years ago. He does his best to go and visit, and he sends back money every month to help his family out. Serbia's average yearly wage is about $3,000, so average about $250 a month. Serbia does have good health coverage and care for their people, but it doesn't apply to the medication for a lot of cases, so his family really does appreciate the help and his support to help his mother out. Since a young age, he has had a drive to create and learn, and because of this, he has managed to move across the world and travel to so many other countries for work, as well as he got a citizenship in the USA. Dragan continues to push himself to create and imagine great things. Along this journey, he has met so many people, and he has always been there to help others out.
But for this one, we needed some special help. So we called our friend Dragan. That's right, his name is Dragan. So for this video, he made the Deadpool costume and the Boba Fett costume, and he's amazing.
Whether it be with a project you were working on, a few words of wisdom with a problem you had, or just some kind words and an ear to listen to when you needed, he is always willing to go out of his way for others, and he brings such a positive energy into every encounter he goes into. I don't know a more genuine and nice person out there. He refuses to take life seriously and always tries to have fun and an entertaining time. He wants everyone to embrace their inner weirdo and, not worry about what others think about you. Which brings me to this. Dragan is way too nice to ask for help, but he is in a very difficult spot right now, and he has a really tough choice to make. Dragan was involved in a motorcycle accident. Yes, he was on a motorcycle, but that is not what caused the accident. He was driving down the freeway at night when the car in the next lane swerved. As Dragan went to avoid the other car, he hit debris on the road. This is what the other car was trying to swerve to avoid as well. Someone had dropped a few ladders and other miscellaneous things out of the back of a truck at some point, and Dragan hit a ladder that was in the middle of the freeway at night. They are not sure whose items they were, so there is no one to go after for the accident. And unless someone comes forward, there really won't be. The police were quick to the scene, as there had been calls of the debris on the freeway. They were en route to come and clean it up, and they were already stopping traffic further back so no one would crash. But unfortunately, they were 10 minutes too late, and Dragan is now in a terrible spot. He was wearing steel-toe boots when it happened, but his foot was pinned under the bike as he slid, which has hurt his foot pretty badly. They cannot fix it until the infection heals, and the bones will heal in the wrong place in this process. So they will have to re-break them in a few weeks and do surgery to put them back in the right spot and put pins in them. So when all is said and done, it's going to be very, very expensive. And yes, he is an artist who does what he loves, but unfortunately that doesn't come with healthcare or insurance. And it is very expensive, as you're constantly investing in materials and supplies and all sorts of stuff. So this is definitely going to put him back by a lot. He is worried about not being able to work during this time and how long he'll be able to last out in California. I mean, with a broken foot and surgeries, he won't be able to work. So between bills and medical expenses, he is running out of options here. He can move back home, where he can stay with family while he gets better, and he would get healthcare out there, which would be considerably cheaper, but getting out there is harder than usual. Flying in his condition can lead to blood clots, so he will be needing medication just to make it out there. Now, if this was the only issue, it would seem like an easy enough choice, but the state of some of the world right now is really scary, and Serbia is not in the safest state currently. There are protests against the leadership for the last couple of months, as the political party is completely taken over and owns 90% of the media, controls using fear and violence. So the idea of going back to a place that is in conflict like that to get surgery is very scary for him. Also, he will still have medical debt out there. All of his hospital visits up to the point of him going to Serbia is still going to be there. His debt isn't going away. With $25,000 in hospital bills and only being able to bring in about $250 a month to live on, which he needs to be able to pay bills and get food, he will never be able to get out of debt and come out here again. The interest alone would make it so he could never get back on his feet properly. And I know Dragan has touched the lives of so many people. He's brightened so many people's days and helped out with so many things without ever asking for a single thing or expecting anything from anybody. But Dragan's now in a spot that he needs help, and he is too nice to ask for it. So here I am. I'm asking on behalf of him. If anyone can help him out, even a small donation will help. Also, sharing this with any others you know that know Dragan would be greatly appreciated. Just spread the word that he needs help. All funds will go to his hospital bills and living expenses while he recovers from this event, and we help to get him back on his feet, literally. Thank you guys for watching and for helping to save Dragan. I know he appreciates it. Thank you guys.